Here we are. It is February, and a lot has been happening with the construction zone. I'm starting us here in the fellowship hall, and you'll notice that one of the mini splits that used to be on the far end of the fellowship hall has been moved into this new fellowship hall space. The ceiling, they've been doing a lot of work on. You can see some of the lights are already there. We see boxes on all four corners of each of the stained glass ceiling panels, which will eventually have some decorative fixtures. Those large circles on the ceiling are for the speakers that will connect into the sound system for the sanctuary. And they've been doing a lot of work in this space to get it prepared to turn it back over to the congregation here this next week. You'll see that on the east wall here, the kitchenette has had a lot of its walls and soffit roughed in there. And we have the doorway that's going to be leading into the narthex north here. Let's take a look over at a little bit more of the kitchenette just so you can get a feel of it. So you can see they've already put in some of the outlets that are on what will be on the top of the counter. We've got a bunch of light switches. Below, we've got some of our outlets for things like the dishwasher and the fridge and the microwave, as well as piping that's been roughed in for the sink and the garbage disposal, as well as water rough-ins for the coffee makers and electrical outlets for the coffee makers as well. And up above, you'll see that they have put in place where some of the lighting is going to be on this back wall. As we spin around, you can get a little bit of a better view of the fellowship hall and the lighting that's going to be above, and the speakers. It's really coming along in here. As we turn back around and we look at the entryway into the narthex north, you can see that they've got some wood doors here. And these doors are actually doors that we had up in storage when there was two sets of doors that were removed in the narthex when the renovations were completed in 2013. And this is one of that set, and we're gonna be able to reuse them so that it seamlessly blends into the fellowship hall, which is really exciting. And now we're walking into narthex north. You can see they framed out for the ceiling above. Then we're going to make our way into the area which will eventually be the bathroom. So we got the door, you can see the ceiling has gone in. It's prepped for the fan. We've got on the wall has been prepped for the sconces and electric. And further back, you can see in the back corner there, that is prepped for the toilet. And we've got the sink and our heater. And everything is coming together nicely for this bathroom in here. As we spin around, this is where that railing is going to be for the overlook, looking down into the entryway door. As we look up to the ceiling, you can see that a lot of the electrical has been roughed in and they've closed that up. The place where the old mini split was is there. And you can kind of see behind that wall back in there, that's where the new mini split will be to help cool this space and heat it. As we turn around here, again, you might remember this is where the elevator door will be. Then you'll spin around, and this is the double doors to go into the narthex, which we just have a single construction door right now. Coming around to go down the staircase, you can see we've got drywall in place now. walk down the stairs. We're looking at the landing here. The elevator will be over here on the left. So eventually they will build out, and you can kind of see that they've written on the ground here where the elevator door will actually be. And so there will be some more wall along here and on the other side, but they need to leave this open right now for the installation of the elevator, which has been ordered. Over here, you'll see on the wall, we've got a heater in place. And then this is the rescue center, lack of a better term. So basically on each level, there will be a place where somebody who's maybe in a wheelchair or has mobility concerns that would prevent them from getting up the staircase, they would be able to call for help when the fire department arrives. Hopefully we'll never have to use it. All right, let's see if we can step outside the door here. It was a little snowy. You can see on the outside, they've started working on getting things installed for the mini split on the inside, things for cameras, lights. As you walk in, this will be the view without all of the scaffolding there. And then let's walk down the stairs. So bring you down. These double doors will go right into the social hall. They'll be held open on some magnets. And then this is our little elevator lobby. So you'll see there is the elevator. Probably be some chairs, some seating here. And then down here is going to be more mechanical. So we got the sump pump there. Got some power supplies. Eventually there's going to be some stuff related to low voltage, as well as our doors. This is the elevator machine room. And then this will be where the nursery is temporarily, but eventually will be into the office. And this will be the office suite in our next phase, which will include an open office area, a small meeting table, followed by the pastor's office in the back corner, a copy room, the vicar's office, and the church musician's office down this way. And you can see that they've now drywalled this in. We've gotten insulation on those pipes for the steam boiler, got things closed up. So things are really coming along. So still more work to do over this next week. We hope that you can join us this weekend on February 15th after service for the church, or at 11:30 for all of our community members. We're going to be having an opportunity to do a walkthrough of this space. We will also be having our annual Shrove Sunday brunch with the church, and all are invited for all you can eat pancakes. Mimosas will be available as sponsored by the steering committee for the capital campaign. And we hope that you'll join us to take a look at what has been happening behind the walls, behind the scenes, as we continue to work hard to make this a place for all.